Mario Power Tennis. The game's so nice, they released it twice. I'll be talking about the GameCube version today since that's the version I've got. And man, maybe this is just nostalgia talking, but the Mario sports games had such a strong run on the GameCube. We got Strikers, we got Toadstool Tour, we got Superstar Baseball, and then there's my favorite of the pack, Mario Power Tennis. Power Tennis at the GameCube in 2004, courtesy of Camelot, who you might recognize from the Golden Sun series. This is like the third Mario Tennis game, unless you count the Virtual Boy one, which I don't. See, that's Mario's Tennis. Not Mario Tennis, Mario's. Mario Tennis on the Nintendo 64 laid down a pretty solid foundation for this particular sports series. You pick Mario, or one of his colorful pals, and take to the courts. You can swing your racket with the A button for a topspin, or get more horizontal control with a slice from the B button. You can also do special shots like lobs to send the ball up high, or a drop shot to punish opponents who get too far from the net. Characters all have different stats and styles too. Mario's your all-rounder, as usual, but then there's power characters like DK who hit the ball harder and faster, or technique characters like Peach who have a greater control over the ball in exchange for some power. Speed characters do exactly what you think, they run fast, and tricky characters add some deceptive curve to the ball when they return it, which can really psych you out until you get a handle on it. Power Tennis takes all of that, gives it that gorgeous, plasticky 6th generation look, and adds one of the coolest gimmicks in the series history, the Power Shot. Every character gets two, one for offense and one for defense, and you'll see your racket charge up and glow as you volley. The offensive ones usually apply some kind of effect to the ball. Bowser sets the ball on fire and whips it across the court, and even if you return it, the force of it knocks you back and ruins your position. Peach's shot wraps the ball in hearts, and if you return it, you'll become briefly enamored with her and forced to run towards her. Koopa's is a soggy drop shot that gets the opponent wet and slows them for a moment. The defensive shots, on the other hand, are all about tricky ways to return the ball when it's out of your reach. Luigi can suck it in with the Poltergust, Mario uses a spin jump to chase the ball down, and DK can throw a banana boomerang to make the return. All of these shots are well themed to the characters, and despite being very powerful, they feel pretty balanced to me. A lot of the defensive shots only return the ball without moving your character, meaning your position can still be pretty bad after the return. The ones that do move your character might put you in an even worse spot, since it's likely the ball already made it past you if you're using them. Overall, the system resembles supers from a fighting game, and it really goes a long way to make this feel like Mario Tennis instead of just tennis. So alright, the core tennis gameplay here is rock solid. But what else does this game have to offer? Honestly, there's not a whole lot. There's a solid collection of minigames here, but they all sort of boil down to hitting the ball into very specific parts of the court. This can be great for practicing your shots, but for me, they got old pretty fast. The meat of this game is definitely the tournament mode, or the multiplayer if you're the friend-having type. It seems like they saved all the single-player content for the Game Boy Advance companion title Power Tour, but that's another game for another video. As much as I love this game, unless you're into the core tennis gameplay, there may not be much for you here. Oh, except for that intro video. This is iconic, absolute cinema. When I was a kid, we didn't have the Mario movie. This was the closest thing we got. And it still holds up today, despite my adult eye catching a few shortcuts that my younger ones didn't. It's just good, goofy slapstick with the Mario gang, and I really wish we got more of this sort of thing. To this day, if somebody says Mario Tennis, this is the game that's gonna come to mind for me. As much as I enjoyed Aces, I still don't think the series has gotten back to this height of gameplay and character personality. If you're a fan of Mario and you've got an afternoon to kill, or if you want something that might even scratch that Windjammers type of itch, give Power Tennis a shot. At least if you can find a copy, physically or otherwise.